guys, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to another I almost said Stash Mash. This is not Stash Mash. This is Tuesdays in the Attic using freaky fast formulas from the scrap room. Jen and I are going way back to the beginning when they started, and the owner of the scrap room kind of introduced them as a challenge here and there, and now they are a monthly staple. So make sure you check out the Facebook group so you can see the current challenges. But they're super fun. A great way to kind of get out of a rut in my mind. So today we are going to be playing with, and what I like to do is I like to cut all the paper. So a freaky fast formula gives you the measurements of paper, and then you move it around on the page until you like it, and then you figure it out from there. So today I'm going to play with the leftovers I have of the Into the Wild by Simple Stories, which I don't have a lot left. I have a couple ephemera pieces, this one thicker. I have a heart left over from when I cut from a cut file. I've got some banner pieces, some thin strips of paper. I'm not really sure why I kept those. A branding strip. I have this pattern and this pattern left, and that's pretty much it. So today's Freaky Fast formula is pretty simple and straightforward. It's 6 2.5 by 2.5 strips, or 2.5 by 2.5 squares, so 6 of them, and then one strip of whatever length and whatever width of paper you have. Look at that. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna see how many 2.5 by 2.5 squares I can get out of this first. And then I'm gonna go find, maybe out of this too. We're going to use this red as our background. I know that's super bold. And then I'm going to see how many I can get out of this heart. And then I'm going to go find just some cardstock or some just scrap pieces in my scrap bin that kind of coordinate with these colors if I need more, and we're gonna do something fun there. So that is my plan. So let me get cutting some 2.5 by 2.5 squares. Like I said, there's 6, and then I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this black around these thin black strips around this branding strip is my plan. We'll see. I might change my mind depending on what we decide, but I thought it would be kind of fun, and then to do it on this red pattern paper background. It's really intense. And then we'll go find photos, and that's what I've been doing, just to kind of add another, not necessarily challenge, but to make it faster. Like, get the page ready and then decide. I have millions of photos printed, probably millions, for sure thousands. So I have plenty of photos to pick from. So I'm going to cut papers first, and then we will find a photo. So let me get cutting, and in the meantime, I will also find a photo, and I will grab stuff for my stash that coordinates if I don't have enough squares, because I don't think I will. It'll be tight, and it might be fun to have some just solid cardstock in like this, or like semi-solid in like this turquoise, or in yellow or something to pop off this red background, because we are going to use this pattern paper as a red background. So stay tuned. Figured out what I want to do, what photo I'm going to use. It's kind of a funny photo. But yeah, we're going to use this photo. So I'm going to mat him in white real quick. And what I'm going to do is, let me show you. I've cut out a bunch of, like I said, a bunch of squares from some stash, from scraps. And I have this stripe that I'm gonna have go down this whole side, and we're gonna put some black strips on the ends of it, or on the either side of it. We're gonna frame it with the black. There's kind of a gap, so I'll have to fix that. That's not gonna be a big issue. But I thought I would also then back my photo with black cardstock and this stripe too. But what I've got going on here, let's see, how did I have this? I've got 7, so I cut a few more. I think I was gonna change it up with one of them. I don't remember now. Yeah, I thought about changing it up a little because I wanted, I don't remember, but I was figuring out my photo to go over here, and all those diagonals are going straight. So that was the issue, that I was like, oh shoot, well that's not gonna work. It doesn't matter. I don't care. The stripes are not going the same way. They are here, here, or in these places. It doesn't bother me. It might bother you. I'm sorry. But I really liked this striped paper, and I want to use it. So yeah, I was going to mat it behind my photo once and leave it partially matted, and then do the black cardstock after that. This helicopter is just a helicopter. Has nothing to do with anything. I don't know if I will use this, but this is my son potty training. So I was going to use alphas that say snacks are a must, I think, or something like that. Did I write it down what I wanted? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. But I'm going to mat this, and it's only going to be a partial mat of that, and then I'm going to do the rest in black. So we'll do that yet. I'm going to, like I was saying, I liked the way this looked with some torn, so it's almost like another piece is peeking out from underneath. So I think I'm going to do more of that. I'm going to do some more tearing. This one, maybe that's what I was figuring out. This one doesn't really matter because it's going to be mostly behind the photo anyway. So I think I'll actually just not use this square and leave that one be. And I was going to tear different sections of each square, so they're all a little different. So that one's already torn. Tear at the top of that one, just to give it, you know, a different look. Like, I just thought it would be kind of fun. Okay. And then, yeah, have my photo right here. And that's as far as I got. But I'm liking that. I feel like I need to just forget this and put my photo there and put this here. But then I feel like it feels off because something's, there isn't another stripe, if that makes sense. Doesn't that seem off? Let me get this matted, this glued down. We'll get the photo over top of that maybe. So I glued all my squares down. Thinking I grabbed some enamel dots from my stash. I had this random helicopter had shown up, and I thought it would be kind of fun to just use some just random ephemera pieces, things. I was just trying to find some random stuff to stick on here. This bird. I was gonna look in this sticker book too, just for random, like I said, just some random stuff that I can stick on this page. When I could make this not a speech bubble, just clip that off. I feel like that helps make it a little more usable. So we could use that. I want to use the helicopter. I grabbed these alphas. I think I have... Ooh. No S. Oh, there's an S. Whew. One left. Really? One S left. All right, what I found are a couple stamp sets that I'm going to use since I was hoping to find a stamp that said required, but I couldn't find one. So I have this Felicity Jane stamp set. It's actually kind of like an everyday stamp set. It's actually kind of cool. I don't remember what collection it came from, but there's an around here stamp. It just says around here, and it's in a neat font. And then I have this El Studio everyday stamps, and then there's a stamp that says important. I need the word R. But there's also an around here on there, but I like that I could have two different fonts. So we're gonna do that. Always got some scrap white cardstock to make sure my stamp, oh yeah, see, comes out. Okay. And I'm just gonna do around here, snacks. Put the word important, and then I don't know if I have the word R, like a little one. I'll have to see. I should somewhere. I'm just using some archival today, and I feel like snacks just then says important is fine too. I don't think I need to have it like actually be a sentence. Around here, snacks, important. I think that's good enough. What do you guys think? I think so. So, and then that is it. I should see if I can move these up. Can I just move this one up maybe? Without ripping that paper. There. There's not such a big gap. Oh my gosh, that worked out perfect. Okay. So that's it, you guys. I'm wrapping this one up. I could outline everything, make them stand out, but I really like the way this one turned out. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna do my journaling. I'll get you guys some close-ups. Make sure you check out Jen's channel to see what she did with today's Freaky Fast formula, and we'll have a new one for you next week. We'll see you then. Bye.